Alright you guys, welcome back to the channel. So, where did we last left off? If I can remember correctly, we had the waterbending scroll and it featured Katara, and her obsession at the time to try to master waterbending and being, jealous of Aang because he's a natural or something. So, it was a good character moment for her. And then in the second episode we had Jet, and we got to see this cool badass not good guy being able to beat Aang in a battle, and also getting to see that Sokka is a pretty competent leader even though he messes up conventionally sometimes. So we're gonna go for episode 11 and 12, so let's get to it. The Great Divide. Yeah.
Sokka, you're supposed to put the tarp on top of the tent. So we don't get rained on.
Ordinarily, you'd be right, but seeing how it's the dry season, you're not. Besides, that tarp makes a pretty warm blanket.
I'm with Sokka. Extra warmth is always better. I do get sick pretty easily, so my reasoning is influence.
Well, if you don't like my firewood,
Fine by me, if you're not gonna do your job.
Why would you take down the tent?
Well, you're Mr. Lazy Bum, king of the tent.
Ow. So violent.
Harsh words won't solve problems. Action will. Why don't you just switch jobs?
Sounds good.
Whatever.
Settling feuds and making peace. All in a day's work for the Avatar.
Alright there, Mr. Know-It-All. This is not right. Why, Appa?
Come on, Momo, that's fair. Appa's got 5 stomachs.
Hey, if you're looking for the canyon guide, I was here first.
We don't really need a canyon guide. We can just fly.
You're a refugee.
Huh, tell me something I don't know.
You're a snob. Did you know that? Jerkface?
Hey, Shanks! I'm saving a spot for my tribe.
Where are the rest of the Ganjin? Still tidying up their campsite?
Hey.
Yes, but they sent me ahead of them to hold a spot.
No hotsies, man. I'm so annoyed at people that do that. They just send one person to hold a spot and you're keeping the rest of the people just no. Just no. I'll tell you no in your face. Get lost, buddy.
I was here first. My party's on their way.
I can't guide people who aren't here.
Good reasoning.
You're not seriously gonna cave into these spoiled Ganjins?
Oh, I'm down there, lady.
Well, Aang, ready to put your peacemaking skills to
I'd
the
rather
test?
live old.
I don't know. A fight over chores is one thing.
Everyone listen up. This is the Avatar. And if you give him a chance, I'm sure he can come up with a compromise.
Did she even ask for if he wanted to intrude? Why is she always doing this?
I am not pompous.
Alright, here's the deal. You're all going down together, and Appa here will fly your sick and elderly across.
Yeah, get angry and just yell at everyone. That solves a problem. Sometimes.
Sorry, Appa. You'll have to do this on your own.
How does Appa know to fly by himself?
Are you sure it's a good idea getting involved in this?
But when have I ever been?
He's the Avatar, Sokka. Making peace between people is his job.
How many jobs does he have? Having to deal with spirits, the elements, be a peacekeeper. Doesn't sound like it's worth it.
Would you rather be hungry or dead?
I'm hungry.
Nice bending.
The job's much more than bending, kid. Folks want information.
Do they? Do they really? I'm kidding. I'm just a jerk.
Okay, everyone stand clear of the wall.
Why'd you do that?
These people are fleeing the Fire Nation, aren't they? Gotta make sure we can't be followed.
Someone followed you.
We gotta help him!
Yeah, boomerang. Ow.
Okay, now we gotta help me!
Ow. The whirlwind whip. Or tornado whip.
Be more.
Your arms, they're broken.
Without my arms, I got no bending.
I'd be more pissed off that my arms are broken. Bending or no bending.
Sticking together is the only way to...
I'm not walking another step with the likes of them.
Now there's something we can agree on.
Should threaten them with physical violence.
Enough! I thought I could help you guys get along, but I guess that's not gonna happen. We should split up. Ganjin's on this side and Zhang's on that side.
It's a great idea. They agreed on that. They are movable.
So you guys aren't gonna put up your tarps?
What for? It's the dry season.
Exactly!
Besides, we like to use the tarp as a blanket.
Finally, someone gets it.
You really think it'll rain?
No, but you can never be too careful, right?
Yes, you can. You absolutely can. The sneaky little...
Why should my people go hungry when the sneaky Zhangs are stuffing their faces?
Well, I guess it's okay if everyone's doing it.
No, Katara, it's not. That's faulty logic.
You seem like a smart girl, Katara. I bet you would enjoy hearing some history.
No, not really.
The patriarch of our tribe, Jin Wei, was an earthbender warrior who was assigned an important duty, transporting our sacred orb from the Great Eastern Gate to the Great Western Gate.
Why?
Taking the orb from the east to the west represents the sun's rising and setting. It was our tribe's ancient redemption ritual.
For... What are you redeeming?
That coward Wei Jin knocked Jin Wei to the ground and stole our sacred orb.
Just cause it's shiny, do you know that for a fact? There are a lot of holes with your story.
Care for some meat?
Yes.
We're horrible for endangering everybody by bringing food down here.
I just want to eat.
They probably assumed we brought food in and decided to bring food in themselves. That's why we brought food in.
Right.
It's okay, Momo. We'll be out of here soon enough. And then we can eat our weight in lychee nuts.
Are lychee nuts just lychee? Because there are some recipes that call on for lychee nuts. But they're just lychee, right? Sorry, processing.
All clear. We're almost to the other side.
Sweet. Get me the heck out of here.
Katara, Sokka, will these people cooperate long enough to get out of the canyon?
I don't think so, Aang. The Zhangs really wronged the Ganjins. They ambushed Jin Wei and stole the sacred orb.
Who?
What are you
What?
talking about?
Yeah, Katara, what are you talking about? Wei Jin didn't steal the orb. He was returning it to their village gate and was wrongfully punished by the Ganjin.
What? Who? Why? What's going on? Hello? Spouting nonsense at him. Yeah, it's a hard job.
Oh, sorry. I forgot that to the Ganjin, unclipped fingernails is a crime punishable by 20 years in jail.
Do they know that reference?
How many times do I have to say it? Harsh words won't solve problems. Action will.
Perhaps the Avatar is right.
Yeah.
Yes, perhaps he is.
Harsh words will never solve our problems.
Action will.
Oh. Oh. That might be a problem. Hey. I don't like pigtails anyways. Or beards. No, I'd lie. I would like to have a beard.
Is that food? Everyone smuggled food down here? Unbelievable! So hungry. Is that egg custard in that tart?
Yum 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 yum. No, it's not just Aang that wants to yum yum. Yo. Let's do nothing. Hey. What you gonna do, Aang?
Everybody, watch me do what I do!
Kinda risky. Not everyone's a bullfighter.
Now follow me!
So many people will be falling off. It's a kid's show. It's a kid's show. I gotta remember that. There's no way he would have been able to hold on without his arms. It's a kid's show.
Too bad we can't rewrite history. You thieves stole our sacred orb from Jin Wei.
You tyrants unjustly imprisoned Wei Jin for 20 long years.
Wait a second. I might not look it, but I'm 112 years old. I was there 100 years ago on the day you're talking about. First of all, Jin Wei and Wei Jin weren't enemies. They were brothers, and they were 8. And most importantly, they were just playing a game. Jin Wei had the ball and was running toward the goal when he fell and fumbled it. Wei Jin didn't steal the ball. He picked it up and started running it back toward the other goal. But he stepped out of bounds. So the official put him in the penalty box. Not for 20 long years, but for 2 short minutes.
I suppose it's time we forget the past.
And look to the future.
That was easy. Yeah, too easy if you ask me.
Good to see you, boy. Did you miss me?
Why didn't you help out?
Let us travel to the Earth Kingdom capital as one tribe.
I'm going too. I'm sick of this place.
I
That's
quit.
some luck you knew Jin Wei and Wei Jin.
You could call it luck. Or you could call it lying.
What?
I made the whole thing up.
You did not.
So what's the moral of this story? You should lie to solve problems. Twist the truth here and there. Twist the truth here and there. Alright, you guys. So we just finished the 11th episode, The Great Divide. And it doesn't really play a big part into the story. It doesn't really add to anyone's character's arc. Now that, you know, I'm looking back on it. Does it add something for Katara, Sokka, and Aang? Yeah, it all adds like something, but it's not like really majorly important. It's just highlighting each person's character traits a little bit more. If anything, it shows Aang is a sneaky little liar. So that's pretty much all I got for episode 11. It was okay. It was nice and light. Well, let's head on to episode 12. The Storm. Never seen Appa's legs do that. He's usually like paddling forward. Oh, I never remember that. Chai Momo.
Gyatso?
Why did you disappear?
We need you. We need you, Aang. We need you.
This is a nice nightmare. Wow. At least he's sort of ready for a fight.
Tell me twice.
Are you alright, Aang?
I'm okay.
You seem to be having a lot of nightmares lately.
You guys want to hear about my dream?
Nope.
That's okay. I didn't want to talk about it anyway.
There is a storm coming.
Is this like a old people thing? They can tell when, you know, the weather's gonna get bad.
We know the Avatar is traveling northward, so we will do the same.
Prince Zuko, consider the safety of the crew.
The safety of the crew doesn't matter.
Really inspires confidence, doesn't he?
I don't know if I like the sound of that swishing.
Swishing means it's ripe.
Swishy.
I just realized we're out of money anyway.
Why are you at the market if you have no money?
There's going to be a terrible storm.
Ah, you're crazy. It's a nice day. No clouds, no wind, no nothing. So quit your nagging, woman.
Maybe it's not an old people thing if he can't feel it.
And I hope your brain can find someone else to haul that fish, because I ain't coming.
Then I'll find a new fish hauler and pay him double what you get.
I'll go. What? You said get a job, and he's paying double.
He's
Double?
doing it.
Who told you that nonsense?
You?
Like your uncle was right about the storm after all.
Lieutenant, you'd better learn some respect, or I will teach it to you.
Oh. What? He was just stating a fact. What's wrong? Why are you so sensitive, bruh?
You don't care about anyone but yourself. Then again, what should I expect from a spoiled prince?
He deserved that. He had it coming. It's what you get for being a brat. It gets pent up.
I'm sure after a bowl of noodles, everyone will feel much better.
Nah, you should just let them fight it out.
I don't need your help keeping order on my ship.
So angsty.
Look at the sky.
The boy with the tattoos has some sense. You should listen to him.
Boy with tattoos. Airbender tattoos.
Wait, you just finally realized? I guess he has bad eyes. Good joints, bad eyes.
The Avatar disappeared for 100 years. You turned your back on the world.
He also deserves that. Ah, it's an ass-kicking episode today, huh? Ugh.
Aang is the bravest person I know. It's not his fault he disappeared, right, Aang?
Kinda is.
That's right. Keep flying.
You're a horrible old man.
I like this guy.
Appa, yip yip.
Hey!
You deserve that too.
I'm sorry for running away.
Is that what you do every time? You just run away when you get upset? Wow, he deserves to get his butt kicked. He doesn't have the luxury of being a kid. He has to grow up because the world needs him.
I was trying to teach them how to do the air scooter. First, you form the ball. Then you gotta get on quick. Yeah! Where'd you learn that trick, Aang? I made it up.
Nice. He's a savant. I know the rest of the kids have tattoos. Maybe they're too young to have one.
I've known you were the Avatar for some time. Do you remember these?
Yeah, everyone has the same tattoo. Finally realized. Would it be more interesting if they all had like different variations of the Airbender arrow?
Normally, we would have told you of your identity when you turned 16. But there are troubling signs. Storm clouds are gathering.
Ooh, analogy.
War may be upon us, young Avatar.
We need you, Aang.
Forced to grow up too soon.
Try to understand. My nephew is a complicated young man. He has been through much.
He's so handsome.
The Earth Kingdom defenses are concentrated here, so I am recommending the 41st Division.
But the 41st is entirely new recruits.
They'll be used as a distraction while we mount an attack from the rear.
You can't sacrifice an entire division like that.
That's just a waste of resources. People. Sorry, people, not resources. None of them have the arrows, actually. Maybe you get your arrow once you reach a certain level of mastery. Makes sense that Aang got it when he was pretty young, because he's a natural.
You're playing games with him? The Avatar should be training. Time is short. Come with me. I must test you on some high-level techniques.
No. As long as I am his guardian, I will decide when he trains.
No means no. Even for an old sourpuss like you.
After Zuko's outburst in the meeting, the Fire Lord became very angry with him. And there was only one way to resolve this.
Agni Kai. A fire duel.
Zuko would have to duel his own father.
Ouch.
Aang needs to have freedom and fun. He needs to grow up as a normal boy.
I know you mean well, but you are letting your affection for the boy cloud your judgment. You and Aang must be separated. The Avatar will be sent away to the Eastern Air Temple to complete his training.
It's not really an either or. You need both. But if I had to lean on anything, I think I would agree with the older monks. Some kids have to grow up way sooner than they need to.
I was afraid and confused. I didn't know what to do.
That's fair.
I'm not going to let them take you away from me. Aang?
Default move. Run away. It's like a little skipper who runs away from all his problems.
Next thing I knew, I was waking up in your arms after you found me in the iceberg.
It's one hell of a nap.
You ran away.
And then the Fire Nation attacked our temple. My people needed me and I wasn't there to help.
You don't know what would have...
The world needed me and I wasn't there to help.
If you had stayed, you would have been killed along with all the other airbenders.
You don't know that.
It doesn't matter what could have happened. This is their situation now. Make the best of it.
Please, Father. I only had the Fire Nation's best interest at heart. I'm sorry I spoke out of turn.
Rise and fight, Prince Zuko.
What if he did fought back?
And suffering will be your teacher. I looked away.
We know who that is.
So that's why he's so obsessed. Capturing the Avatar is the only chance he has of things returning to normal.
Things will never return to normal.
Yeah.
But the important thing is, the Avatar gives Zuko hope.
He needs to give himself hope. Don't rely on other things or other people.
Help! Oh, please help!
It's okay, you're safe.
But my husband isn't.
How did she get up there?
I'm going to find them.
I'm going with you.
I'm staying here.
I'm with her.
Look!
The helmsman!
Ah, you dislocate your arm if that happened, right? Ugh. Don't want to try it.
The Avatar!
What do you want to do, sir?
Let him go.
Thank
We
you.
need to get this ship to safety.
Fine, you made a good choice.
I'm too young to die!
I'm not, but I still don't wanna!
Fair.
Hang on to the rope!
These knuckleheads. Deja vu. Then not today. Whew.
Uncle, I'm sorry.
Your apology is
Thank you.
You're alive. You owe this boy an apology.
He doesn't have to apologize.
Nah, you should.
Katara, I think you were right before. I'm done dwelling on the past. I can't make guesses about how things would have turned out if I hadn't run away. I'm here now and I'm going to make the most of it.
That's right. Move forward, step by step. There you have it, you guys. We just finished the 12th episode of Storm. It was a really great episode for both Aang and Zuko. Really building up their characters a lot. We get to see them both when they were younger. You know, they're both full of energy, ambition, and they make a lot of dumb decisions, as you do as a kid. But in this case, very highly dramatized, dire consequences. But, you know, being a kid nonetheless. And it's really good to see where they were and now where they're headed. Aang realizing that he can't just run away from everything. He needs to take responsibility and move forward. And for Zuko as well, you know, he had to, I guess he had to learn a lesson the hard way. Almost unfairly, really, right? And that he has a lot on his shoulders. But that doesn't mean he should be taking it out on his crew, you know, who are there to support him. So, you know, it was a really great episode. I really liked it. So, I guess I'll see you guys next time when we do the next set of episodes. Until then, have an awesome day.